You start off, you're just hugging here. So as you start to go back for your hold, you're sliding down, you're sliding down to the end of the foot. Like, you don't want to be here close to his knee. So as you're sliding, your elbow is just going to run out of space, run out of room. Well, there's a couple ways to do it. Like, you can go just with your wrist turned up here. Other guys get a good result by shooting their elbow really deep, almost like they're doing a rear naked choke style grip on the ankle, okay? So my leg is over in this position, okay? So let's look at it like how we're going to do the squeeze. The main thing is that the back of my shoulder is making an arching movement backwards. So it's not so much like a hip movement. It's more like, it's like my shoulders, like really like leaning backwards here. Like, that's it, okay? So you see how the back is really in play right there. Let's see. Problems with the lock people have. I'd say the number one problem people have is like just what we talked about, doing the technique and you're too low on the calf. I mean, there's a nerve there, but his leg is a lot stronger. If you find like you've fallen in this position and you're too close to the knee with your grip, just scoot your butt back, your foot stays in play here, and you're just going to slide down to the end, you see? I made a longer lever. So once again, we're talking about the back of the shoulder arching back. The other thing is his knee, to be effective in the foot lock, you want his knee bent. You don't want it to be straight. Like the straighter his leg is, and you do like an extension with your foot, the harder it's going to be to get leverage on that ankle, okay? So what I do is I use this leg, that shoelace pressure foot, I use that to really like bend his leg before I start my crank. You see what I'm saying? So the more his leg is bent, the better your end game is going to be, and you just arch back. It's very, very painful, okay? So there's the high side Achilles. You see why it's called high side? Because his foot's like on the high side of my hip. It's like that. All right, so let's give it a try. And the crank is going to work that way or like this. The benefit here is I got two hands. So even though I lose a little bit of that tension here, I just double up my grip, and it's just about leaning backwards with my shoulder, backwards, okay? The more that you're kind of like an angle, this would be like awesome angle. The more I'm at an angle, the better my result. The straighter you are, the more arch I have to put into it before he feels it. You'll still feel it, but like if you can pre-position yourself to be kind of at a 90, sorry to keep cranking on your foot. But you're going to see the more angle you are, the more efficient the lock. The less it's going to have to torque. I'll be right back with you. That's it, okay? Let's go. So, let's give it a try.